Today, we are on a very specific and special mission to assess the exams and trade tests being conducted by National Industrial Training Authority through our own centers and also through our partners. This is one of the centers conducting such exams and trade tests. I've been in this morning. We've been to Mumbuni and Mutisia technical institutions, and also here in Machakos technical school for the blind. Trade test or skills and basics and reskilling is a mandate being undertaken by National Industrial Training Authority. And the intention and government objective conducting this trade test is after realization of so many young people who may not have made it in a primary and secondary school, may require some basic skills to support their livelihood. And I'm happy in Machakos this April the exam for April-June was welcomed by many people. We have over 18 institutions in Machakos offering this trade test, and we have visited 3 of them today. And the total number, the enrollment of students is 1,107 in Machakos, out of a total national candidature of 38,400 candidates across the country. We have offered this trade test across the 47 counties, except one county of Samburu, who we are not able to offer this exam because of the preparedness and the COVID and the impact of COVID on so many activities in institutions in that county. Now, as a ministry, we take this trade test very seriously, and we want to scale up the number of young people graduating or enrolling in these institutions to over 120,000, which means we will be able to address at least 10% of our young people, of our youth, who sometimes have been complaining and raising a lot of concern on employment and also on opportunities. The challenge we've been having as a country is skilling these young people, equipping them, empowering them, and giving them the basic skills. We now have skills on social issues like human resource. We have computer courses. We have technical courses like building and masonry, and also plumbing and fitting. We have hospitality and hotel industry training, and we also have personal care and beauty and therapy trade test. These courses, I've interviewed some of the candidates left Form 4, some of them left Standard 8, and they have not proceeded. And as a government, we are giving them hope. We are giving them a new life. We are giving them opportunity. We are giving them skills so that they can support their livelihoods. In this institution, is a very, very special institution because this is a school for the physically or the visually impaired people. But as we are going to go around, we will be able to confirm that even the physically impaired people or physically disabled people can actually be skilled and mainstreamed to stand and live on their own. They don't want to be given handouts. They don't want to be begging. They want to stand on their own. Yesterday, the president appointed a judge who is visionary impaired. That is Justice Liabuta. And I want to confirm Justice Liabuta assisted and worked with us as a ministry in drafting and preparation of the Children's Bill, which is now before Parliament. And throughout the process of preparing that bill, you could never tell that Justice Liabuta is a blind person. So even the blind, even the physically impaired people can actually be mainstreamed to become productive, integrated in the society, and be part and parcel of our community. So that is why we are here, and I want to thank the county commissioner, and I'm appealing to all of us, county commissioner, the county government, to participate, to work with us, to work with NITA, to work with institutions like these ones, to support young people who may have missed out in other institutions, that life doesn't end with those results. Even those who have dropped can still have a life and a livelihood even after that, because these institutions can actually prepare them. NITA is a government institution which receive funding from the government to support and come up with these courses and oversee the skilling of these people. Further, it has been highly subsidized. By supporting NITA, these students can enroll and get these skills in partnership. It costs 5,000 shillings for the candidate and the school, for the center offering exams, and maybe another 5,000 for exam material. So with about 10,000, you have an electrician, you have a mason, you have a carpenter, someone who can live here and engage himself. The mechanics that we have seen today can actually leave that, finish that exam and start a garage and earn their living. Those who have done hairdressing can leave that school and start a beauty shop, a saloon, and earn their livelihoods. So basically that is it. But through other agencies, the MSMEs have also resources government has allocated to support these young men whom we have trained. We also have the CDF, the national government, the NGAF, the Women Fund. All these funds are part of the government program to support young people and help them after training. As a ministry, we have a 5 billion program called KIOP, Kenya Youth Opportunities Program, which we rolled out almost 2 years ago. It's coming to an end. The intention of this fund was to skill young people. But as a pilot program, we've learned lessons. And the next stage is to look at the institutions like this one and support them to offer the necessary skills. In this particular one, the physically visionary impaired. But even those private institutions, supporting them, giving them access to cheap financial resources so that they can scale up the facilities, and then enhancing and scaling up government institutions like NITA to increase their centers from Athi River. I am dreaming that in future we'll have NITA centers across the 47 counties of our country, so that we can be able to offer these young people opportunities and give them new hope and assure them that going to Form 4 or not having succeeded to go to university is not the end of life. We can still earn. After all, people like Bill Gates did not finish school, but they are the richest men in the world. So we can still have similar people who may have missed out university spaces, but through other support, government can create wealth people, can create successful people, can create leaders out of this. Any other question? Thank you.